We just got through hearing from Natalie, Nicole, and of course we all know that she's under 30. And I know that you guys have kids. Are you going to recommend to your kids job or network marketing, entrepreneurship?
Well, you know what? Y'all know, you've heard Pam's background in network marketing. She's a network marketing baby, and she'll tell you about that. But I've only ever seen my father work for himself. So I'm an entrepreneurial kid, and I've always had that entrepreneur spirit. I've always talked about being psychologically unemployable, and all my life I felt I was psychologically unemployable. So I'm going to teach my kids to have their own. I'm going to teach my kids to have the mindset to want to go out and start their own business and basically start their own path.
Absolutely. Entrepreneurship all day long. Earl Nightingale says, why do people do what they do? It's because we've been trained to go out and go to college and get the job and build somebody else's dream. But at some point in life, you have to realize that it's not enough to build somebody else's dream, that everything that we need to do is on the inside, and we need to begin to build our own dreams. Just as Nate was saying, I am so thankful that I grew up in the industry of network marketing. I didn't realize at the time, but now I see why my parents, actually shared that information with us and shared that opportunity with us as we were growing up. Because just as Nate, my mom was a school teacher, but she wanted more. And so that was the reason why she dived into network marketing. My dad was always self-employed, and so he always did his own thing. So no, absolutely not. Will we teach our children to go out and build somebody else's dream? But to take this industry and to be able to leverage it, to leverage their network to create and build their own dreams, because that's what we were designed to have in life, our own. And so network marketing is the industry that is bridging the gap, for the people out there that want to have something that is their own, but yet don't have the millions of dollars or the hundreds of thousands of dollars to go out and open up a brick and mortar. Right here, you can start your own from a low startup cost, and guess what? You're now soaring in life and living the lives of your dreams that you actually dream of.
Absolutely. I've always watched my dad work, and he worked very, very hard. Even when he owned his own business. In a lot of cases, it was a semi-brick and mortar type business, and he was basically always away from home. Network marketing allows and affords us the opportunity to be able to spend time with our family, spend time with our kids, be able to do homework, and be able to go to those outings that you aren't able to go to in traditional businesses, and even when you have your own brick and mortar type business. So absolutely, we'll be teaching our kids not just about entrepreneurship, but network marketing, because we think it is the great equalizer.
Absolutely. And I just want to add to that piece about having that brick and mortar and that traditional business, because a lot of times there are people out there who own their own business. However, they don't really own their own business. Their business owns them. And just as Nate was saying, network marketing gives you the opportunity to be able to build an empire and still have your family apart. Because I can remember that too. When my dad was self-employed, those businesses, when he was that master barber and he owned a retail store, those businesses owned him, because I never really saw my dad. I remember his food being on, if any of you can remember, a hot plate at night, keeping it warm, because that was before microwave days. And so literally our dad would go out and he would do what he had to do for our family, but we never saw him because of that brick and mortar. So I'm thankful for network marketing, because we're able to build this business. Our kids are able to travel with us. We're able to do homework and do a lot of the things, and yet still build a business. So entrepreneur all day long.
Good. So my next question would basically come in with you guys to say is, what do you feel is the perfect age to begin to explain the difference? I mean, because of course you have kids that will go to school, and of course it's a separation between the two, because you'll have some parents teaching their kids that they should get a job. And how do you separate the two with them when they want to say, well, mommy, she has a job? How do you separate that with the child?
Yeah, our youngest is 8. You know, and he understands. You know, he's very, very savvy. So I will definitely, we're starting with him right now, not just verbally, but he's been able to see us, to be home, you know, and to wake up in the morning and get them ready for school and be able to take them to school. He sees all of that, you know. So, you know, definitely we would teach them at a very, very early age, and maybe even earlier than that, because it's not about what you say, it's about what you do. And if you had a level of success like we've had, and some people haven't had any success, you know, in this industry, but it's coming. And if their kids see them working towards it, and all of a sudden they get that success, then everything is kind of solidified, and it's something that they want to take on as well.
Right, absolutely. I think no age is too young, and when they grow up in the environment, it becomes a part of them, because that was my story. I grew up in the environment. It's not so much that in the beginning that my parents sat me down and said, hey, this is what you need to do in life, and hey, this is an industry that you need to know about. But because I was a part of it, because I was attending events, because I was a part of the home parties, because we actually became a product of the products that they were a part of, all of that set in. And so that was the very thing that, you know, caused me to really want to dive into this industry. And I think that starting at a young age, not just on the business side, but they see everything. They pick up everything. They see, you know, the books that we're reading, the audios that we're listening to. So their mindset is being changed as a result of it. And so when they see us speaking affirmations, when they see us, you know, talking about mindset and doing things differently, they are learning everything that we're putting out there into the atmosphere. And so they really, truly can't help but to learn how to become self-efficient, to become that entrepreneur in life, and to want more than that 9 to 5.
So yeah, it really becomes the, you know, do as I do and
Right.
not as I say.
Absolutely.
So you set the example.
Examples, right.
So my next question goes as to Ms. McCray, you've been in the business for over 20 years. Nate, you've also been doing your thing too as well. But now that you guys have both combined together as this big powerhouse, and you guys have really found success now with network marketing, home-based business, and with the home-based business industry, what are some of your goals that you have now? Because of course, being successful was once a goal. Now that you've reached that successful mark, what is the next goal to come from Pam and Nate McCray? Nate and Pam McCray.
Well, I mean, I think success is in the eye of the beholder. You know, the way we look at it at this point is we're not successful here. You know, that keeps us on the grind. You know, we have very big goals. You know, there are a lot of things that we want to do. There are a lot of people that we want to help. You know, I watch my wife, you know, work, you know, tirelessly day in and day out on the phone with people. You know, doing just that, helping people, you know, and we're both, you know, on the grind right now, trying to get, you know, money out of the way, you know, as we call it, because once you get money out of the way, then you can really concentrate on the things that really, really matter in life, and that money will be able to fund them. Like the success level for us is to basically be able to do whatever we want to do, when we want to do it. You know, give our kids not just the things that they need, but, you know, some of the things that they want. You know, and to be able to show them the lifestyle that they should have when they get old, and basically set that example. So, you know, we're successful in some people's eyes, but, you know, as far as we're concerned, we're not there yet. So we're still trying to get there.
Absolutely. And for us also, generational wealth. You know, really being able to create that wealth so that our kids never have to worry about anything else in life. But one thing that Nate and I truly believe, just as he was just sharing, is that we're not successful until we have been able to help thousands of people become successful. And so that's my drive, that's my energy every single morning. That's the reason why I wake up smiling every single day, because this company is allowing us to touch the lives of masses and to help to bring change. And so for us, that's what success is. It's not about us. It's about helping others achieve their goals. And then at the end of the day, that's when we find ourselves successful.
and respecting that process as well, because it is a process. You know, we edify and respect the people that have gone before us and people that have basically charted that path. You know, so we edify them and we understand that we give them all due respect. And that's a large part of this industry. You know, we're successful because we understand that other successful people have paved the way, you know, for us. So we're thankful for all of those successful people.
Yes.
And my last question, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would just actually like to know, what is a day in the life of Nate and Pam McCray? What is a day in the life with you guys? What does a full day consist of? How does your day start and how does it end?
Wow. You want me to start that one? Well, I can tell you, first of all, Nate usually gets up with the kids, okay? First thing, he's the one who cracks the whip early in the morning, allows me to get a little bit of sleep because I stay up kind of late at night. But once we get the kids up, you know, we always start our day off with prayer and just really making sure that we've got our goals laid out for the day. But a lot of our time is spent together. You know, just as Nate shared, we have this little table. We both have our separate offices, but we really never even go into those offices. So we end up finding ourselves at our kitchen table, you know, with our calendars in our hands. You know, we'll pull out a book sometimes, and we'll share a little bit of information. You know, by setting the whole tone of the mindset, we may put on an audio or some uplifting music to start our day off, and we really now begin to dive into our team. You know, we spend the bulk of our day, you know, on the phone with our organization, doing lifelines, doing three-way calls, setting up the launch calls, and so we do that all throughout the day. Of course, we take a little gym break, right? We take a little gym break. We gotta go work out, okay? Because we can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. So we do that. And honestly, we just work together, hand in hand, building this business, you know, giving of ourselves to our organizations. Those that really want it, they're able to reach out and connect. And so, you know, that's pretty much a life, you know, a day in the life. And then when our kids come home, guess what? What I love about this time freedom, we're able to shut it off for a little while. You know, we're able to now spend some time with our kids, do the homework, and you know, taking them out from, you know, maybe out to dinner and you know, just spend time with our family. And then guess what? Back at night, we're back at it for several hours, you know, building our team.
And the kids don't ask for much.
Right.
You know, they want to go out and ride their scooter, you know, or something like that. It may take just a few minutes. You know, they want to go and grab some ice cream. The kids aren't hard to please. You know, you just got to be able and available to take them out and do what they want to do for a brief period of time. And they're happy. You know, you don't have to spend the whole day with them. Kids understand. Our kids definitely understand that the whole purpose of a short-term sacrifice is for a long-term gain.
Right.
And they understand it. And they're willing to make that sacrifice. And they do every day. Our goal is to just make sure that short-term sacrifice remains a short-term sacrifice and doesn't turn into a long-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. And it never happens, you know. So, you know, we grind as hard as we do, you know, because we want to be able to basically have that time freedom. And, you know, when we wake up in the morning, we love the song, we grind, you know, we play that around the house. And we believe that our business is largely a part of attitude. You know, the right attitude is going to give you the right altitude, you know, and we just grind it out every single day. But guess what? The most important part about it is we have fun.
Yes, we have a lot of fun.
I mean, we're around. Once we get the kids on the bus, and we can dance around the house and
work by the pool.
Yeah, work by the pool.
All of that.
We go out and work somewhere else. So, you know, this industry allows us so much time freedom, and you know, our days start so quickly, and before we know it, since we're having fun and it's a full day, the day is over. And Pam is right. I get up early in the morning, and Pam stays up later than I do most days. But it's a perfect tag team because I have to get in bed, you know, a couple hours before she does, so that I can basically get up and get the kids up. So it's a perfect situation for us, you know, all joint supply. Absolutely.
Okay, I lied. I got one more question. And this is the last question for real. Like what I've noticed from most of the successful people that I've seen in network marketing so far, being that, you know, I'm still a newbie to this whole new industry, I'm noticing that they're couples. the couples, they're couples, they're strong couples, and it's the couples that have wonderful relationships, because I know that when you're doing this business, you have to have accountability partner. You have to have somebody that's going to walk the walk and walk and help you through this. Do you believe that was one of the reasons why you guys don't call it successful? In my eyes, you guys are a success. So does that have a big part to play with it? Like, do you have to have that accountability partner to make it through all of this?
I mean, it's called team. I truly believe that, the concept that we deploy at our house is that, we're in a partnership. We're a team. We're a husband and wife. We walk side by side to build this business. And, you see a lot of couples prospering because they're accustomed to that concept. It's a team concept. Some people that have never been married, that concept hasn't been ingrained in them yet. That's why we teach team. You help each other. You gotta help enough people get what they want in order for you to get what you want. And it takes a team to do that. So I do agree, you need accountability partners. Somebody needs to hold you accountable and to help you along the way. And we love to help people find that person on our team that can basically partner with them and help them achieve their goals, when we're not available to them. So absolutely, I believe the teamwork definitely makes the dream work.
Yes, I think that there's definitely power. When two touch and agree, the power is in the midst. And it's not so much that you gotta have, your spouse. You may be that single person out there that's building this business. And so I do know that even from in the past, in building different businesses, when you have that one person that kind of can grab on and you can kind of believe and you can kind of run together, there's power in that. So anytime that you can find someone that has that same vision, that same goal, it's going to help to catapult you a whole lot, easier into this. But can it be done without having accountability partners? It can. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's really about how bad do you really want it. How bad do you really want it? Because you can make up the mindset that you're going to get it done. However, in a business like this, it definitely takes a team. Nate and I are nothing without our team. Team, we salute you. And we thank you for not just believing in yourself, but for believing in us. Because without you, there is no, Nate and Pam McCrays, National Director over here at Total Life Changes. So it takes a team, to build this thing.
It really does.
Good. So can you tell people where they can actually go on to find you guys on social media, and also is there a website that they can go to find out more on how to partner up with you guys with what you do?
Absolutely. Yes. You can find Nate. Go ahead.
Nathan McCray 1 on Instagram and just Nathan McCray on Facebook.
And me, Pam McCray 1, mine has 2 M's, PAMMCCRAY 1 on Instagram, and on Facebook, Pam McCray, and our website. If you want to know how you can partner with us, how your life can be changed just as it has changed our lives. Took us from homeless to over $500,000 income earners, documented, no income claims, in less than 12 months. Go visit our website, www.meetthemccrays.com.
We'd love to meet you guys.
Absolutely.